Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 15 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to create the extrusions. Now we're gonna continue working on this by going to south elevation, and I want to lower this one down somewhere right here. And then if we can go to our 3D, we need to lower down the other parts. So here I'm just going to put this one custom below ribbon, and then so that you can see, I just click on thin lines and then AL. I want to copy this one right here. So I'm just lowering this down, and then for here I want to delete the ones right here, and then let's fix this. So we could go to our level 1, and then we're just going to fix this because we're going to change the way this is cut, or the wall joints. So here I'm going to click next, and then it's fixed. So now everything is aligned. The way this is now connected is by this, and then we can attach the curtain wall right there. And then here I just want to delete this and then extend this one a bit like that, and then go up. I just need to zoom in so that we could grab it and go all the way like that. So the height doesn't really matter, just swing it like this, and then at least we have a window here. And then here we just need to nudge this one in place so that everything is seen properly. So that's done right there. I'm going to edit this now. Edit extrusion. I want to add something here on this side as well. And then trim and extend right here, and then just delete this part, and then click finish. Click finish again. I want to see this south elevation, and then here I want to also edit this part. Edit extrusion. Actually just finish that one. I'm going to create another extrusion, set it, pick a plane, and then I'm gonna select this wall right here. And then I just want to do the same thing and just add this part right here. Click finish, go to 3D, and then here we just need to align it. AL. There we go. So now everything is like that. Next thing I'm gonna do, click on finish, go back to south elevation because I want this one to be all the way only up to this. Okay, so I'm going to put it up like that and then put this one up as well. There we go. So now it's looking like that. Maybe we could go over up to here so that everything is consistent. There we go. Everything is leveled, everything is like that. Because I want to add more trees or bushes right here to make it look nicer. Okay. We can extend this a bit. So if we go to ground, we can move this one a little bit more on this side. Let's make it at 2000 to extend that more, and then of course we're going to extend the steps. And then we could do is we could go all the way. Okay. And then go back to south. It's because I want to add more here. Okay. And then of course we need to check how this one is connected. If we could delete this, because we have a wall here, and then unfortunately we don't have the wall, another wall there. So I think it's better if we just extend this one all the way down like that. Okay, so this one, I want this to be a different material. So edit in place, select this one. If we can extend this one a little bit more. Okay, so now here, I'm going to pull up more materials. Let's add in more of concrete. Okay, so let's apply this. Copy. And then anything that concerns this part should be concrete as well. So this is concrete C30. And then we're going to apply that as well on other. So this one, if we go back, so let's finish this first. And then here, I'm going to go to south. Before we edit, I want to have more space here. So if it's like that, let's just maximize this. And then I just want to delete this part right here. There we go. and then move this one so that it's consistent with other, and then I want to extend this part right here. There we go. And then move this one right here. If you look at it, that is looking good right there. I'm just going to edit. Okay, so this is concrete, a different kind of concrete, so that's fine. What I want here is I want a reveal vertical, if we could do this, but because this is different, so I'm going to make it it's a model in place. So what we need to do is avoid sweep right here. Pick path. I'm gonna select this path right here, but we have to be careful. We need to pick this path instead. Delete this and then click finish, and then on top we need to go right here and then click here, edit profile. So our thing is we need somewhere right here. Okay, so now we're gonna do some extrusion void onto this part right here. And then click finish, and then you can cut geometry so that you will see the look that we're trying to. So with that one, you can see that that makes a big difference in terms of look. And then I want concrete all around as well. So if we have this one as gray, I want everything else to be concrete. So because this is a wall, we need to paint it over and then concrete. And then we need to look for, okay, so we're just going to select the ones that we already have here. This one is the same thing as this, but now I'm gonna click done for now. I just want the opportunity to change some of this. So here I'm going to edit again because I forgot this part right here. This is same thing as here. I'm gonna do a paint. I'm gonna use this parking stripe just so I could determine the ones that I'm doing. So it's not the final material, but once we're in Twinmotion, I would see better. So So here I'm just selecting everything. We could put this one as, so I'm going to undo that and then put this one all around. Okay, I think we got everything. So now what I want is to get this part right here. Paint again, concrete. This was here, this one. So I just want this one to be the same thing right here. So this will be gray, this is concrete, and maybe another concrete right here. I'm going to lower this down. Actually, I don't need to lower this, but what I want is another extrusion, maybe similar to this. So edit, I want the same concrete right here. So this will be gray. Go to south elevation and create an extrusion, set it, pick a plane, and then set it to this wall right here. I just need to grab this wall right here. There we go. I think I was able to do that. And then here, an inner one like that, AL. And then we could align this one below, and then trim and extend, TR, and delete this. And then click finish. Go to 3D so that we could manually stretch it more. And then we could edit again this part and then change material. Apply this one right there. So we have this. So concrete to concrete, and then what we could do is we could have this one like that. I just want it to be different like this so that we could give it more. Also, we're going to edit the boundary right here, so I'm gonna go to ground. We can delete this now and then edit this boundary. I'm going to give it somewhere right here on the H grid, and then this one as well. Edit boundary up to the H grid, click finish, and then here, floor number 4, we're going to create another floor, architecture floor, let's go to floor number 4, and then now we need to add more of this. Let's make sure to align it. AL. And then here we're going to create floor number 3 for the grass, and then align it. Click finish, and then I want this one to be all the way. Go to 3D, because what we're gonna do is we're going to edit this element right here, because we want it to go down. So negative 1400. Let's make it negative 1000 first, and then here negative 1000. Click here, negative 1000, and then here as well, negative 1000. And then we could go back here, pull this one all the way there, and then pull this one down. Do the same thing on the other side. Align it. And then pull it down like that. Align it. And then align it here as well. So now we have something that looks like this. And of course, we're going to add in our streets. So go to ground, click on floor, edit, duplicate, 11. This is going to be another concrete. Pull up anything that you haven't used yet. And then let's add those. I'm gonna do 25,000 for now. And then here, we're gonna offset this one to negative 1000. There we go. And then we're going to add grass on other parts right here. So click floor, and in Twinmotion we're going to add those. trim this one right here, and then right here, delete this, and then TR, trim and extend. Align this one, and then click finish. Don't attach, and then go right here on 3D, and then we could just offset this to -1000. Okay, and then we could just go ground floor again, and then create another floor, edit, duplicate, floor 12, this will be the sidewalk, edit, another concrete material, click apply, okay, and then okay. We could just make it as 100. Press OK, and then OK. And then here, we could just create this one right here with 2000. SL to slice it, TR to trim and extend, and then fillet arc, 1600, and do the same thing at the other side. I think 1500 is a lot better, so that's good. Click finish, go to 3D. We need to fix this one. It needs to be offset to -900, so it's going to be on top of it. Go to ground. We need to edit this, and let's just add something on the other side. There we go. So let's stop here for now, continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.